So today we're going to take a tour of Naida's quilting studio. So now we're going down. These are some of her stuff on the way down to the sacred studio. Normally I'm not allowed to go down, but for the sake of this video I will be allowed.
Oh, goodness.
And this is her
Gifts from the sea.
gifts from the sea.
Welcome to my basement studio. Got a lot of miniatures hanging up and a lot of stuff everywhere. Here's my sewing area.
This is where all the magic happens.
I have a great design wall that my husband put up for me. And my ironing center. And of course, part of my stash here on the right.
And this is her stash of fabric.
Which I love. I've used over 1,200 comic book boards, and my shelves are too deep to stand these up on comic book boards, so I found these tubs at Target, which I can't find anymore. So I've pulled them, have them lined up this way, and this way all I have to do is pull this out and slide it back in. Before, with these kind of tubs, I'd have to take it off this top shelf and pull everything out and find what I wanted and put everything back in. And this is the best thing I ever did with my stash.
And on top of the shelf we have the private cat beds.
Yes.
For our cats who
come down when I'm not working on a customer quilt. These are tubs that have fabric scraps that I've cut into squares, so I've got them listed what size squares they are. These are my fat quarter tubs. And then I have batiks, lots of batiks. I have them by color, pinks, reds. Probably don't have them all. Oops. And of course, this is how the cats get up to their lair. This is some cabinets I have that have my half-yard cuts in them. I saw this on Facebook and loved it. And this is more scraps. I have two tubs over there that I'm making scrap quilts out of. I have a scrap quilt on my design wall right now.
And this is her Bernina Sewing Center.
Yep, I'll be sewing real soon here.
And this is a Bernina B750
Q750.
Quilters Edition.
Oh, it is a B. I thought it was a Q. Okay, got some more miniatures hanging up here. Here's my, got my rulers up there, and here's my entertainment area where I watch TV and watch all kinds of stuff. Netflix, Prime, DVDs, whatever. My snack area. Very important. And this is all the DVDs I have left. Got rid of all my VHS. And this is the restroom where I keep my batting, most of my batting, and a few bolts of fabric. Here's my desktop computer where most of the time all I do is play games. And here is my thread. I have lots of thread. I have thread on this pegboard and this pegboard. And then I have thread in these drawers here. This is all my variegated threads I put in here. I don't use variegated very often. This is my Bernina Q24. I've had it for 3 years now. And this is a quilt I'm quilting that I did. It was the last quilt I made out of scraps, and I absolutely love this quilt. It turned out really, really good.
And this is the control center for the
Q24. It has
Q24.
a Q-matic. I love doing digital now. I got rid of all my paper pantographs, and I actually got rid of my pantograph kit that was on the back of the machine when I bought it. Strictly digital. I don't really do any custom anymore. I'm retired, so I don't want to think that hard. I just want to play and get quilts done. Here's my cutting area. Oops, I just ran out of bobbin thread. And so this is where I do all my cutting. And I have all these are the quilts that are done now. I give a lot more quilts away than I keep. You may not believe that, but I do. This is some fabric I just bought yesterday. I'm going to put it on the comic book boards right here. I do have Go Big, which I've used some, but not a whole lot.
And what do you use that for?
You cut out, you know, the pieces for a quilt.
And we had to go to Warrensburg, 50 miles away, because fabric was on sale.
Well, I had a 10% discount. So this is another string quilt that I'm getting ready to put together. There's some more of the stuff for my Go Big. My needles and that kind of stuff is in here.
And this is rolls of
this is
batting.
Some more of my batting. Down below the machine here I have gifts that I made for quilt retreats. I have a lot of these little boards that you make that has batting on it. Design boards, just little individual design boards. And I have now this is some half square triangles I cut out with my Go Big. And here are some pyramids that I also cut out that I will get sewn together one of these days. And this is some of the other gifts that I have. I make journal covers. They make really nice gifts. And I just buy the little pads to go inside the journal covers. And I got some other little gifts in there. So now my bobbin thread's out. It's a huge space, but it doesn't take long to see.